even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
これ面白いんだ、本当に。2回目かな。
It was a pretty big trace.
違うゲーム。
そうだね、違うゲーム。こういう系の方が好き。
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
指とかもさ、こういう指とかもなんかよくわかんねえ物語だけど好き。
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Kawaii.
いや、怖くないよ。怖そうに見える？これ欲しいよね、この仕掛け。
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
これがバーバラさん。1944年から1960年まで生きた人。
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
なんかこの人のこの女の子の家族なんだけど、このフィンチ家っていうのが俺めっちゃ喋る。
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her
フィンチ家の人たちがなんで死んでったかみたいなのを
Now at 16, she
紐
was
解いていく
always
物語。
a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
こういうのすごい
And
ね
when she
マ
wound
ジ
the
で
key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
すごいマジでこの作った人
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr.
すご
Carl
い
Hamill,
ね
who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
まあ俺これやるの2回目だからさわかるんだけどね
Barb, relax.
やりた
I
くな
was
る
just trying to scare you to help you find your screen.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, we're dead, Walter.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet. listen for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Setsunai.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement. saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
お母さんね、この人の。
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine.
どうして俺の中短検してるの
Having a schedule.
なんてなんか
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
このイーディっていうお母さんが
Even a monster on the other side of the door
発見してる
starts to
娘
feel
のことを
almost friendly.
まあなんか全然なんか向こうの大家族だったんだけど
And then one day, everything just
イーディっていうお母さんとその娘が
stopped.
娘がじゃないな娘と二人で家を出る
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
大家族だったんだけど自分以外の人たちを連れていかないことを
It's been a week now,
不審がってたんだ
the
けど
longest in 30
家で
years.
引っ越すときは二人組だったんだけどその
I'm
娘
done
は
waiting.
大家族なのに
I have to leave.
なんだろう
Well,
な
I still
なんて言うん
can.
だ簡単に言えば結局理解できなくてなんで大家族なのに二人だけ引っ越すかをでちょっと青年期的な時にお母さんも死んじゃったんだけどまたこの昔の家に戻ってきて
I know it's out there, somewhere.
昔の家族の行方を、結果的にはその娘が全員死んでるんだけど死んでるから2人だけ引っ越したんだけどその時娘はお母さんはその娘に言ってないから、娘はこの家に来てその日記とかをつけてたのを見て知るみたいな感じかな簡単に言えば
Maybe this is all a mistake.
誰かなこの説明で
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
でもこの物語の世界観的
Whatever's out
に
there,
は
I want
こ
you
の
to
フィ
know
ンチ家はもとも
I'm
と
ready for it.
なんだろう
I'm
な
going to appreciate all
そ
of
の
it,
祖先の代から
especially the food.
死が近いっていうかこの物語の世界観的にはそのフィンチ家はすぐ死んでしまう
Or a month,
物語をたどって
or a
て
single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
この
I can already imagine the sun.
この人の物語がこの人ウォルターって子なんだけど1950年から2005年さっきのバーバラさんの時に出てきた
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
教えてくれなかったから結局このウォルターさんはバーバラさんが死んだ時に子供だったんだけどなんていうの物語の筋 的にはお母さんは娘には言ってないから。
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
これ言っていいのかな。結局お母さんはこの物語の世界観的にはフィンチ家はすぐ死んじゃう。
なんとなくわかったよ。
なんとなくわかったかな。めっちゃ説明下手くそだけど。
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
その大前提としてこの世
But
界
if she
観
never
は
told me about an
フィンチ
uncle
家が
under
すぐ
the house,
死んじゃう道筋をたどるから、
I can only imagine what
お
else
母
she
さん
was
は
hiding.
それを知ってほしくなかったみたいな。
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what
こう
happened
やっ
to
てたら
everyone
寝れない、間
else.
違いなく。もう世界観に浸っちゃう。
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse,
そうこういう
we
こうい
made
う
it
こと、
real.
そういうこと、こういうこと、一族にかかる呪いを大前提としてすぐ死んじゃう家系みたいなのがこの物語の世界観であるから。でこの子が子供の時はまだそれを知らなかったから。
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
そう、今こうやってフィンチ家に来て日記見て、多分この子に日記を書いてるんで今。
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
この歴
Though
史
to
を
be
また
honest, I feel as lost
日記
as
に
you
つい
probably
て
do right
こ
now.
の後世に伝えるかを迷ってるみたいな。迷ってるっていうか。
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
いや、これやってたらマジで長くなる。長くなるんですか、俺がやめられなくなる。待てよ。
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
生の玉ねぎ食べると苦しくなりますか？
生の玉ねぎどういうこと？ちょっと待って、どういうこと？言ってる意味がわかんない。生ってマジの生？これがウォルター、バーバラス、イーディ、ケルビンだカルビンだどっちかわかんない。モーリーでしょ。これがなんかスビンだっけかな。 生の玉ねぎってどういうこ
I'm
と？
sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
生ってどういうことだ？新玉ねぎってこと違うよね。マジ炒めないでってことでしょ。
そう。加熱してなくて水につけといただけの。
多分食えないと思う俺。いつも炒めるから。水につけといただけじゃ多分俺は食えない。多分ね。
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
全然見えんやん。
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
生はちょっときついかな。てか食ったことないかもしれない。そもそもその生っていう発想的にあるかな。
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Edie はなんで死んだんだっけ？
サラダとかには行ってたりしない？
あ、サラダとかに入ってるわ。入ってるね。じゃあ食えるかな。ね、でも丸ごとは無理よ。リンゴとかみたいにかじりつくのは無理だけど、サラダとかだったらいける。刻んだらいけるよ。俺生丸ごとかと思った最初。でこれを見ると長くなる。もうちょっとやめたい。俺最後のちょっと最終回もう一回見たいんだよな。まあいいや。
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
これが始まりですね。で、バーって歩いてってあっちの家に着いてみたいな。なんか嫌いなもんとかある？逆に。逆にって
脂身。
なんか聞いたことあるような気するぞ、どっかで。すぐ胸焼けとかするの？
茹でたうずらの卵。
ああ、ああいうのも無理なんだ。好きなのは逆に。
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
ごまドレッシングとごまだれ。
Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a
あと
right to
嫌い
know
っていうか食べれないのはさっきの玉ねぎ。
さっきの玉ねぎ強い。エリスっていうのはこの女の子のことね。
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house around. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
ここもすごいんだよね。これすごいなって思った俺。
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
すごいね。
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
やっぱその家族の大切として呪いのことがあるから2人出てたんだけど
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
生き残りになりましたよと ED さんが
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes and appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
見つけてほしいと
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
ここが切ない。俺もここが全然切なかったの。ここがああと思ったもん。まぶい。
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Ace. マジいい物語、いい物語っつうか、いいっていうか別にハッピーエンドじゃないけど、こう1時間半ぐらいでサクッと終わらせてくれるこのクオリティの高さが俺は好き。このね、エンドロールじゃないけどこれも良かったしね。マジ明日のバイトのこと忘れられるわ。かわいいこの子。これは何なんだろうね、この写真。よくわかんないんだよね。作成したスタッフの幼少期の写真とか。 こんな分かりにくいのじゃないと思うんだよな。
そうっぽいね。
ぽいよね。
ディレクターとか書いてあるし。
結構な人数いるんだなと思ってやっぱり。今この子可愛いねって指さしながら言おうと思ったんだけどさ、指さしても分かんねえじゃんと思って言うのやめたわ。いやこのカッパの子マジであれだな、ホームアローンだけかみたいな服装しとるわ。やっぱ俺はこういうゲームの方が好きだな。眠てえけどプレス4切ったらさ全然喋れなくなるからさ嫌なんだよね。マジこれの2出てほしい。2っていうかもう一個の物語。まあこんな感じで、まあ、大家族がいたんだけど、
眠そうだね。
そんなに眠そうに感じる？てか俺めっちゃさデブキャラみたいな言われるんだけど声がデブいって言われる
そんな風に聞こえないけど
やべえ優しい。てか埋まるメンバー募集中だから、よかったら来てね。マジきりたんぽかわいい。本当にかわいいこの人。なんでこんなかわいいんだ。マジでかわいい。めっちゃ先輩に顔似てんだけど。埋まるメンバー来れば来ればって言い方もおかしいか。来てくださいって言う側だな、言うとしたら。 って何？
ゲームの
ゲームのなんかさっき話してたやつ。俺別にゲームするあれじゃなくてもいいと思うんだけどねって言ったけど、そこら辺はどうなるかがわからん。
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Mean 面白いよみんな。面白いっていうか。
Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. It reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw, it sure made it happen. I know how silly it sounds. I'm worried about a baby being too happy. I feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish you could have told us about the world we saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything.
かわいそうに赤ちゃん。
But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure it's not. Like you'd want me to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
溺れちゃったの。
3年しか生きてなかったんですよ。もっと生きてないわ。76年だから77、1年だね。かわいそう。
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet.
ちょっとこれはねよくわかんないんでね、ガスって人のちょっとやめとこう。ここがねいいなって思って見てた。開けれないのかなって。はあ、彼女欲しいな。彼女欲しいっていうか、とりあえず一緒にいてよって感じ。このまま見たら長くなる。大学はどこ行くの？普通に県内？
県内だよ。
俺就職関東にすればよかったかな。仙台にすったかもしれない。おお、そっちじゃない、ごめん、間違えました。バックできる？できた。この後どうしていいか忘れた。外出るんだっけか、覚えてない。俺の弟の泣き聞こえる？聞こえないか、さすがに。ちょっともう思い出せない、わかんない。眠い。眠いけど、ちょっとね、話し相手というか話してってないから、 このままね。
スカイプとかあるなら電話するよ。
スカイプね、消しちゃったずっと前に入れるか今。キラキラと日を浴びて、
わざわざわら。
わざわざですよ。手を使い方を覚えてない、多分。でもスカイプにしたら俺の弟の寝息聞こえるだサインまたは作成。これは電話番号であれば早いのか。電話番号でいいか。マジ俺の弟の寝息うるせえんだけどマジ笑うくらいうるさいちょっと黙ってって言いたくなる。作成をしてですね、あとイットウッド5684出た、このめっちゃだるいやつ。これ大文字とか関係あったっけ。お、できた。
何も聞いてなかった。
何しとんねん。できたよ。写真何にしよっかな。こいつでいいや。これどうやって調べるの？夏子。僕夏やりたいの久々に。どうやって調べれんのあれ。わかんない。使い方わかる？
調べるとこない？
なんか検索ってとこある？今やってみてるけど、どこでチャットの方じゃないよね。普通にこっちだよね。連絡先から調べるのかな。待って、俺のも調べよう。自分のってどうやって見るんだ？
じゃあ私が ID 教えてもらおうかな。
っていうね、ID 教えたいんだけどID の見方がわからない。あ、これか。これだよね。なんかこれでしょ。もう完璧これだろ。なんか似たようなあれだし。
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
どうできそう。
I can't imagine what it was like for her to lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Hontou? 合ってた俺ので大丈夫だった？ちょっとこのミルトンのだけ見たら行くわ。
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Maji すごすぎるこれ。すごすぎるっていうか。なんで死んじゃったんだろう。
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
消えたんだ。死んだかわからないんだ。かわいそうに。これ俺のに表示される？ダブルクリックされたらされるかな。クリックじゃないや。いた。でもあれか、電話かけれるのか多分。あれかけれたよね。
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
今日はここまで。お疲れ様でした。じゃあかけて大丈夫だから